Hey everybody, it's Kathy with Plan Happy With Me, and if this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you see something you like that encourages you to come back again. Normally you're going to see a challenge card in the front here, but I am filming these relatively early because I am going on vacation and I don't know what the challenges are yet. So we are just going to go with the motions. We are working in my dashboard planner that I use as an all about the house planner. Basically, it's my chore planner. And because you got to whistle while you work, we're going to be doing Disney theme for most of the layouts in this planner. Now, in the month of June, we are doing Cinderella. And last week we did a Cinderella spread. This week we're doing the evil stepmom, Lady Tremaine. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This is a printable from Planner Shack on Etsy. There's two kits now, the fairy tale kit and the villains kit. This is part of the villains kit. This is an outdated planner, which isn't really going to bother us. And I'm probably going to use a flower or two from Roy G. Biv by Calava Plan. Though this is volume 2. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Usually I start on this side, but we're going to start over here. I went ahead and, you know what? We're going to start on this side. And the reason why is if I have to add flowers, I want to be ready. Now, in the kit, they don't really do a dashboard. It's more for vertical. And so this box here, I enlarged to make for this piece. But you can see it doesn't really quite do the job here. So I'm going to put a flower behind it, which, well, I'll show you here. You can see how well it matches. So nice, the purples and the pinks. It doesn't have that burgundy red. And there was another one in her other Roy G. Biv book that I really thought about using, but there was more of these in case I needed. I don't like to cut myself short, so they can use the rest in another book and another spread. So we're just going to go ahead and put this on here. I'm going to run it over the June because that's not going to bother me. I'm also going to cut off that little bit of extra. Oh, I wish I had my long scissors. And there we go. I don't think I'll need that because it's pretty much just clear. So I'm going to toss that. And then, oh, come on, be nice. Go away. I don't want you on my finger. And then she can go right on here. And I should have taken that Aaron's out and whited it. Let's see if we still can. Yeah. Okay. I don't need to get in there really, really tight. There's something underneath that's not letting me do the errands very good. Oh, come on. It's just a little sticker. Here we go. We'll go this way. Okay, well, that was not a success. Let me tell you, ladies. But once I put the flower sticker on, at least you don't see the word anymore through the sticker. So we're going to put her on now. And I know I already started these somewhere. Did I push it back down and now I can't get it back off? I was trying to be proactive and try to get these, there we go, started before the video so that it wouldn't take quite as long to do these. And that's why I have them on wax paper. See, now this just fills in, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to white out these two little Mickey heads. I don't think my box is going to hide that very much. Let's see, that's the to-do box. And yeah, that's going to go right there, just like that. I am going to white out that Mickey. And we might put a little flower there just to hide some of that. Okay, this whiteout is not cooperating. It doesn't like to go over itself. Okay, and maybe just a little flower up there just to hide some of that white out. I'm kind of even thinking about cutting it. Let's see. All right, we'll put it like that. And that way I have a little bit of those flowers repeated just for balance. And you know what? I have my crocodile punch handy. We'll just go ahead and punch that out. I love this punch, especially when I just have to do one or two things, because it always, I never seem to punch it wrong. I always seem to makes it easy to line up, and it just punches really nice. Yep. Okay. And then moving down, we're just going to pull this aside in case we need another flower. I think that'll be okay. I really like that back there. Okay, this is something I have to create because they don't really design for a dashboard. And so I take the pieces and I put it in a box that's measured to the correct size. And then I can just put all the pieces in and put them where I want. I almost always put a quote in there. And that way, I like a quote down in that section of the planner. So it just really brings it, it finishes my quote. I don't have to go find one and print one and all that nonsense. Now, I do want to tell you that when you're trying to make a square or a straight, the longer the line you're following, the better. So that's why I turned it to follow the longer line there. Now I'm going to cover these. I have to buy, and we're just going to kind of do that. And we have to contact. And I might have should have put that underneath her, but it is what it is now. That looks okay. Let's see if we can get this little corner up. This would be nicer if it was underneath. Yeah, that works. Whoops. Okay, so for the most part that's done, but I'm almost thinking we might need some flowers over here. We'll see what it looks like when it's all done. So let's go to the other side. Here we are. Okay, just checking to make sure you can see it. Now, I always put I don't know why, but I always tend to put a border strip up here. I think partly because I don't like my stickers floating, and I always put a dated box here, and that way it's not floating. And I think it adds a little bit of pizzazz to the date. This box I did not create. I think I just made it bigger, but I didn't put anything together to make it. It came that way. So again, we're going to use the long side to make sure we get it on as square as we can. Yep, that looks pretty good. Now the quote would be fine there, but I have one on the other side. I might later try to see if I can find one. I didn't think about it when I was printing these. Okay, so then all we have left, well, we have two things left, is the date covers. And I've pulled put the dates on them already. So, so with date covers, especially ones that are not square, I just do my best to get them on even. What was I going to say? Okay, so because this is a read-date planner, it doesn't really matter to me because I like adding the date covers. I just think it really adds to the theme of your project. And so to have an out-of-date planner and save the money on the planner actually works to my benefit. So because I really think that the date covers even if all I was going to do was like the narrative hues, that would be fine, except they're see-through, which is great for most applications. But if you're changing the dates, that's not so great. So then we'll put Saturday on and Sunday. And then we have that is done. Now, if you look at the 2 pages together, let's see, make sure you're on camera. There is stepmother over here, but no stepmother over here. And so I printed this great big one to put her down here, which I really, really like. And the other thing we're missing is 2 bullet points for every day. So I'm going to quickly put you on hold, find some bullet points that hopefully match. And if nothing else, we can always go with black bullet points, right? Because she's the evil villain in our story this month. I'm just going to take this off a little bit because it's going to go over the Sunday. Okay. And I'm going to push this down pretty much to the bottom, as close to the bottom. She's a little crooked. As close to the bottom as I can get her. There we go. There we go. Okay. Not looking too much like Cinderella's stepmom, but I think you get the overall feel. Now, we definitely don't have any flowers over here, and I do kind of feel like we need something. It looks soft and pretty here and a little harsher over here. So maybe we'll just put a little around this corner. Let me see, what do I have on both on the other page? I don't want to put a big corner piece in there because I wouldn't be able to use it. So we're going to take this piece here and we are going to cut it up the middle. And I really wish I had gotten my long scissors because I really need the long scissors for this. And somebody probably walked off with my long scissors, so we'll just have to cut it with the short scissors. And the reason the long scissors are better is you get a more accurate cut because you're not moving the scissor, right? Okay, so we are going to put just a little bit here. And I'm going to cut this piece off and see if we can use it on the other side. Oh, I really got that on crooked. We can see quite a bit of the white page instead of the flower. Okay, so let's attempt this again. Okay, so there we go. And then we're going to cut the corner piece off. I don't know about you guys, but I really struggle to cut on the front. I have to cut from the back if I want to do a good job. And that's probably not going to work because, no, I think that's just about what I wanted. Now, let's see. I don't think I'm going to do any more, ladies, because I don't want it to be real frilly. I think it's the villain, right? We have to see her sass and her nastiness, and we're not going to see that with a bunch of flowers. So, honestly and truthfully, something got stuck, so I'm hanging over on something. Here we go. Just a little hangover right here. There we go. And so that's it. That's our dashboard planner. Oh no, we have bullet points. Hang tight, I'll be right back. So after looking through my book, I think black is going to be the best choice. Now it would be helpful if I grab the right book, but I didn't, so I will grab Kel's Noir book, and we will get some black on here. And I hope she has dots. She's a big dot user, so we're just going to put 2 per day. And I always skip a line because I tend to write large. And this way, I have room. And also it allows me to add if I need to add. Okay, so this will pretty much finish it up. If you guys have any questions or anything I can help you with, if you want to create your own dashboard layout with these kits, I'm happy to help you. If you have some skills in a photo editor, I use Photoshop. Photoshop Elements would work too. And I believe you can use Canva. I don't know that much. I know nothing about Canva actually. I don't know if you can bring your own images into Canva and manipulate them, or if you can only use what they provide. So that would be something that I don't know anything about, that you would have to research. But there are a lot of photo editors out there. They still have, you know, rotate, and they still have copy, paste, all these kinds of things. And we're not really editing the photos, so those kind of tools may not be the same or be there, which is totally okay, because we're not editing the photos. We're just manipulating what we're given. And so yeah, so if you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment and I'll get back to you and see what I can do to help you. Okay, so there we go. All done, all said, all through. The evil queen. Actually, she's not the evil queen. She's Lady Tremaine, the evil stepmom. And with that, I'll say see you next week. Bye.